Nama ya Allah.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Before we starting today's discussion, let me first introduce our member group, which is
My name is Wai Sundari with official number is A1M2200076.
And my name is Afnila with official number is A1M22078.
my name is Wadil Mutia with official number A1M220074.
My name is Ulfa Zamalia with official number A1M22072.
Okay, thank you guys. So today we're gonna talk about
Grammar translation method.
So,
Welly, what do you think about grammar translation method?
okay, grammar translation method is dominated in 1840s to the 1940s, but unfortunately in 1984, the student mind filled with the stress or the head with the language with the teaching language foreign
Yes,
foreign
right.
language. So the student mind filled with a lot of stress, which is a lot of grammar rules, a lot of vocabulary. So they think learning foreign language is very boring experience. So this is the change for the teacher to give their method in learning teaching process, which is more varied. So guys, I will ask to you guys, what is your opinion about the translation method? So what about you, Ayu?
Me, I think the characteristic about grammar translation method, I can take 2 points about that. First, grammar is taught educatively. So that is by presentation and study of grammar rules, which are then put into practice through, and then so that is came with through translation exercise. And then in this grammar translation method, the syllabus of followed for a sequence of grammatical points through the text, and there is an attempt to teach grammar and then in an organized and system for manner. And then number 2 is the student's mother the student mother tongue is the language of instruction. So there are huge comparisons to be made to allow comparisons and to be made between the foreign language and then the student's native language. I think it's all.
Okay, so there are 2 points that I can catch from your point of view. So how about you, Ulfa? Can you give some characteristic from grammar translation method?
Okay, the third characteristic is sentence is the basic unit of language teaching and practice. Most of the lessons are devoted to translating sentence into and out of the target language and
So
is
let's
the focus on sentence. That is the hallmark of the method. Previous approaches to
that's all from you.
and
Or
the number 4 is accuracy is emphasized. Students are expected to achieve high standards in translation because the high priority attached to rigorous standards of accuracy, which is also copyrighted material, is having intrinsic moral value, is a prerequisite for passing the increasing number of formal written examinations that have grown over the course of this century. Okay, I think that's all.
so there are 2 points that you can give for us. So
Yes.
there are 4 points that we can
Yes.
we can learn about the
About
characteristics.
the characteristics.
Probably there are any points about
Yes.
the characteristics. So how about
How
your
about
point?
you?
speak?
I think the what characteristic
Characteristic of translation method.
translation method. The aim of foreign language. Wait, students. The aim of foreign language studies. Don't laugh at me. Is to study a language in order to read its literature or to benefit from the mental discipline and intellectual development that result from the study of a foreign language. Grammar translation is a way of learning a language that the first what the first approaches the language through detailed analysis of the grammar and rules followed by the application of this knowledge to the text of the
Let's call it.
with translating sentence and I can see
You think that's so?
and text into and out of the target language. Therefore, feel language learning as consisting of little more than memorizing rules and facts.
Yes, facts in order.
In
Fact.
order
Fact.
to understand
Fact.
and manipulate
Manipulate.
Yes,
manipulate the morphology and syntax of a foreign language. The first language is maintained as a reference system in the mastery of the second language by Stern 1983. I think that's all.
Okay.
So we can conclude there are 5 points of the characteristic the translation method. So probably I can give 2 points more about the translation method characteristics. So first, writing and listening is the main focus, but it little bit give attention to the listening and speaking. And then the second is the word talk through bilingual. You know,
Yes.
bilingual?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's 2 points more that I can give about the characteristic in grammar translation method. So, guys, do you want to give a conclusion about this discussion today?
Maybe I wanna
you?
try
Okay.
about about grammar translation method. So I can know about this one is grammar translation method is a method that can help students to learning about foreign language, and then also this one can also play a role about making students familiar with grammar, especially for speaking or writing well. Is that I think that's all.
Which is the speak in your point of view,
Speaking and writing.
is the more important part in the
Indian,
language,
yes.
in the English language
English
learning.
language learn.
Do you wanna add some conclusion or not?
Okay, I want to try.
Oh yes, let's start.
Grammar translation is the way learning language that first approaches the language through detailed analysis of the grammar rules, followed by the application of this knowledge to the task of translation sentence and text into and out of the target language. In a typical grammar translation text, grammatical rules are present and illustrate.
Maybe I gonna give.
Lists of vocabulary items are present with the translation
I don't
equivalence and translation exercise are defined. Okay, I think.
Oh yes.
Ow.
So how about you, Abdul?
I think your explain is very clearly, so I don't.
Have
Yeah,
anything
I don't have
conclusion?
anything, yeah.
for the conclusion
Of
about
course.
that?
You guys have explained in clearly ways, so
Yes.
I can catch there are many things for today discussion. What is the
Especially for the understanding about grammar translation
method
method.
and the 7
Yes.
characteristics. So how? Probably we can end this conversation, right? So
I think it's enough for that.
Discussion.
So I think that's all for us. We
We have mistake. Forgive us.
sorry for the mistake
yes.
we've made.
If we have mistakes, we apologize and by saying wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Punta